All right, what's up? I did just get myself into a trade. I hope I got my audio issues fixed here. The issue was I was running this beta feature in NVIDIA called Studio Voice. And yeah, it's in beta. I mean, what did I expect, right? So I got myself in this trade on this OBIM here. Here it is. Oh, that's looking pretty beautiful. Yeah, the reason why I decided to take this is, yeah, you're breaking this structure, but we broke the 5-minute structure. I saw that, but then like to get to here, we also had to break some kind of like internal 5-minute structure, right? But it's more so the 10-minute structure that I was actually a little bit more liking, because we took out, we broke structure here, I would say, and then we came up to VWAP, we came down all the way into this OBIM, and so I said like, hey, this looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna set an order here. And when I looked at when I'm looking at extra charts here, we actually see a lot a lot of longs opening up actually. So it's not just me with the idea here, obviously. And in terms of shorts being trapped, not really, nothing significant there. But we could see that the buyers were absolutely aggressors here. So they could still get trapped. They're still theoretically underwater. So, you know, it's not the most high probability trade necessarily, especially like I said, because this isn't really a range in my opinion, because we didn't come back for our equilibrium. But I think, you know, I think that we can break above VWAP. There might even be a better entry, breaking above VWAP. We can call it VWAP, and then moving onwards. Now, the only problem is that New York opens in 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I would like to at least have moving my stop to break even before New York opens. And whether or not I take profits, maybe somewhere around the EQ or the extreme, somewhere within here, probably, is a whole other story. But we will see what happens. We will see what happens with this. We got 8 minutes before the 10-minute candle closes. I want to see what's happening here with the 1 minutes. Do we actually break bullish structure yet? I mean, you could say we did, but I don't like that. What I would rather see is us break this high here, and hopefully not a buy to sell, trapping all of these longs, including myself, but it could be. And like I said, my next more higher probability, better confluence setup would be within, well, this entire area here, because we do have the naked daily POC from yesterday. We have this range initiated demand zone, and also the equilibrium here. So anywhere reacting with New York could be good. Coming and sweeping these lows one more time could be good. We could stop all these longs, including myself, out. But for now, I'm willing to take this trade just because it is a really nice risk to reward ratio if we can get all the way to the range deviation. If not, taking profits earlier, moving stop to break even, and then potentially targeting either this demand level, or sorry, this support level, or potentially just a new all-time high altogether, and then wait until it pretty much crawls up before closing the trade. But again, New York open being in 2 hours and 27 minutes, or 2 hours and 17 minutes, I'm a little bit concerned. So I would like to get my stop to break even, and it would be nice to take some profits, especially if we get above the equilibrium before New York. So that's pretty much what we got going on right now. Let's go take a look at AXO charts again here. Okay. Got some shorts closing out. Probably these guys here. I mean, there wasn't really many shorts open there. I don't know how good AXO charts really is at being accurate with their data all the time, but like, where did these shorts open? Oh, probably somewhere up here. No, not seeing it. Here. Very odd. Very odd indeed. Very odd. Let's see if we can get some nice buy side aggression here coming into VWAP. Finally break above VWAP would be nice. You know, if we do break above VWAP, we break against this high. Especially if we come take out these highs here. There's a nice liquidity curve. In fact, it's not really a liquidity curve anymore. It's more like a liquidity trend line. Kind of. Close enough. Yeah, so I would say bullish liquidity trend. If we can get up to this area here, definitely move my stop to break even. Potentially even when I don't know if I'll do it right as we break over here, over this this high above VWAP. I think it would be a good bet if we do explode upwards. Take like look, we got a domino effect of liquidity to come take here. We got this one, we got this one, I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't end up over here. That's definitely a good enough reason for me to move my stop to break even if that was to be the case. So let's just get that ready really quick here. Already at a 40%. Not bad. UI is bugging out. All right. 0. Okay, yep. Setting stop to break even. All right, baby. Looking pretty nice. That's what I'm talking about. Download this image here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty nice. 140x on this baby. Let's go. So we took some liquidity out. We still haven't taken these two highs yet. That could be a good place to take some profits and then maybe look for a re-entry slightly below VWAP. You could say anywhere within here would be good. But I don't know, man. I probably want to push for equilibrium. I feel like pushing for equilibrium would be the better take profit, number one. Because this is pretty... I don't know. We'll wait and see how it goes. Let's watch the 2 minute. Maybe the 1 minute. Check out EXO charts. Whew, look at that buy-sided aggression. Holy smokes, all those shorts being closed out. Beautiful. Beautiful. That liquidity, baby. That's what we're in here for. Good job, Mr. Market Makers. Making the right choices in life. All right. Yeah, so upon completion of this liquidity grab, I just want to really quickly see if there's any particular OBIMs or anything that I should be aware of. There is at the extreme. Partially mitigated. I don't know how much I like this. But we'll take this. We'll take this as a potential supply block. Maybe look at a 15. Nope, it's about all we got. All we really got is this area here. Nice explosive candle away. Yeah, we still got more liquidity come take. A lot of shorts that close, man. A lot of shorts that close. we could still easily come down within this zone quite easily. In fact, we could come all the way back down here pretty easily. But I'm feeling it for a scalp. Feeling it. What do we got up happening here? We got no significant volume right now. You know, with all those shorts being closed, it can sometimes be a good time to short, but you would still need a break in market structure. So if we do see a break in 1 minute market structure, I mean, I've already moved my stop to break even. Double confirm that. Yeah, I did. All right, yeah, so our stop is at break even. Free trade, minus fees. And we didn't even market into this. We set a limit rate here as we were coming into it. So I got to avoid fees with good old Max C there. I'm going to push this high right here. And I mean, probably take out this high at the same time. You know, because this is such a long, such a big risk reward. I might even, because we've stopped kind of accelerating, I might even consider taking profits right at 109.711. So let's go do that. Let's set that up. 109.711, and I'll take out about 50% there. I know it's a lot, but I don't want to get too greedy. If hold on, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go like this. Just gonna set that. And what would the risk to reward ratio be there? Yeah, that's a pretty good place to take profits. It's just because we're kind of curling down here. We're coming to retest the VWAP. Hopefully not break down below it. Even if we did, again, stops to break even, so it's not a big deal. I'd rather us take some profits, though. We're so close to it. The smartest stop might still be below this OBIM here, although that could be wick too. So keeping my stop where it was might still be the smarter play. But again, because I would rather see a long position from here, I'm not doing that. You know, if we come back for here, we might as well wick out and get our order flow objective fulfilled. But otherwise, keep my stop where it is. I'm happy with that right now. We could get an SFP on the 15-minute here. We have a minute to decide that. That's actually pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. We got 8 seconds left. Oh, all right. Well, That could be a bad thing. That could. S&P of VWAP in the high. Potentially targeted low in the 15-minute. Doesn't mean we can't get a quick last wick up, steal some liquidity. I'm sure there's shorts opening up. Yep. Not significant amounts though. And we could get that last wick up. These shorts might be protecting this high. Or it could just be a continuation. So we did get the 10-minute change of character and the 10-minute break of structure. The 15-minute was an SFP. In every scenario. Could end up being a range. Range at the bottom of the range, but we didn't come for equilibrium, so we can't say that for sure. Again, like I had mentioned, that this is a range. Really like to see us come up to equilibrium, but because then we just have a better range. Come on, let's wick it out. Wick it out a little bit. If you want to come down a little bit after, which that's fine. But it'd be nice nice to wick these guys out, wouldn't it, Mr. Market Maker? Come on. All right, shorts closing. Shorts are closing. There we go, baby. You know you want to. I wonder what it's looking like on Bybit, by the way. Oh, we did already. Wait, no, that was the first. That was the second high, right? The first high is here. Oh. Yeah, we didn't really purge liquidity. On Bybit, we came right up to it, though. Yep. Lots of shorts closing out again. I'm sure we can take our profits here. Might be a little bit early, but again, pretty good entry. And like I said, I still very much expect us to come back here, maybe even during New York Open. So, like I said, I wanted to be able to get stopped to break even, which I've already been able to do. And I would like to be able to take a little bit of profits. A little bit of profits for today would be cool. We can do it. And there we are. All right. So I've taken my first little bit of profits. And the rest I'm just going to ride out. And then I will see. Yeah, so I'll probably take. Okay. So if the 15-minute market structure. Wait a second. I thought I saw. Oh, 15-minute. Wait, what? Am I on drugs? Did I say something wrong earlier? Do we not? Let's get rid of this. Am I on drugs? I thought that with the 15-minute, how could we have closed? What was I talking about? The candle hadn't even closed. What was I talking about? I'm sorry about that. That's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, that was probably a quite an early take profit, actually. Whoops. That was a mistake. Oh well. Oh well. The entry wasn't. So yeah, let's maybe target this as our next take profit for now. Go ahead and set an alert up here. Move this alert down to here. Actually, you know what? We'll set it for the order block with the balance there. Not really much of a balance, actually, but it is what it is. The last supply zone before we potentially take that topic. Now, of course, this could flip against us. We can't lose anything on this trade now, but you know, it could be all-time high tonight. Once New York opens, very well could be. Does not mean that we can't come lower, right? In fact, I'm still looking at this for a really nice entry. Completely okay with taking that. Again, it's a way higher confluence area. It's a better zone. As I was talking about earlier, it's still a far better area for a long position, in my opinion. To me, we kind of front run it, and that can be okay because we got in a position. But I would rather, even though I'm already in a position, I would still rather this, you know. What would be really cool if we came up to here, started to curl down, potentially close the position, or at least the majority of it, in anticipation of us doing this. Sweeping that low one more time. Then we would have hit our equilibrium, confirming the range, rejecting from supply, and then hopefully bouncing off of our demand, also producing a Wyckoff Model 2 reaccumulation schematic. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go. We'll see how the trade progresses, and if we get stopped out, and if we get an entry here, well, an entry anywhere here, then I will be absolutely happy. And yeah, so I think that's about it. See what we're at right now. %. Cool. All right. Well, we'll continue on, see where things go, and yeah. So I guess really hold on here. I don't have any alerts down here. So sweeping this low is obviously somewhere I want to have an alert. That's all I care about right now. So we can put another alert here for the sweep of that high in case we do not take this, which would be embarrassing. But if we come that far up and we purge this high and we can't take this high, I mean, come on. But there's also another high above that, which is it's our all-time high. Actually, there's a lot of liquidity here. We also have this supply zone, relatively small, but all-time highs right here, baby. So there could be some really good trade setups tonight, and tomorrow could be great. Could be a disaster. You got CPI tomorrow at what do I say, an hour and a half before New York Open? Is that right? I'm always forgetting this, man. What are we talking about here? Wednesday. Yeah. No, I keep saying, dude, man, I've been messing up these times, I think, all week. This would be an hour before New York Open, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I'm looking at irrelevant country. I can say that because I'm from there. But core CPI. Yeah. So 7:30 tomorrow, and then our PPI on Thursday, and our consumer sentiment on Friday, half hour after open. Okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here, and we'll see what happens as the night progresses and as the morning and good old EST shapes itself. See you later.